Okay, so this is kind of like the first video I'm doing this late at night. It's like about 11:20 right now. And so I was going to bed, but I went on and got up, and for several reasons. One is because I have several orders, like 6 orders that need to be packed. I don't typically pack orders this late at night. I usually wait until the morning. But the reason why I want to get them out the way this evening, I decided to get on up and get this out the way, is because I want to get out early tomorrow to get out and start sourcing. So I want to leave here about 9:30 in the morning and start when the thrift store start opening up and get out there and try to give me some good inventory. And the thing about this business here, folks, is that, man, doing eBay, eBay runs 24/7. Okay, so your store is open 24/7. So there's always something to do throughout the day, throughout the evening. Most time in the evening time, since I'm out, I will wake up in the middle of the night sometimes to my phone notifying me of either a sale or somebody has a question or there's an offer. That's typically what happens and so forth. It's usually offer or sale. For some reason late at night it happens and everything. So I have accepted offers in the middle of the night and people paid for them. I answered questions, got up out of bed to provide measurements on the item or something like that, or to answer a question about the item, and made a sale by just getting out of bed and answering that question and stuff like that. So that's how it works, like that and everything like that, late at night and so forth. So I want to get this out the way. So what I'm gonna do right now is go pull my items that I need to pack and go on and start packing and get them out the way. I'll be right back with y'all. Okay, so I'm in my garage now. I'm pulling the first order. It's an electric grill I brought 7 months ago. I paid $17 for it, and I sold it for $89.99. And I'll show you a little bit later, but I put in the description that has a little bit, 2 cracks up here. Can't tell right now. I got it covered in plastic because one of the reasons is because it was sitting out here on the bottom shelf of my garage. As you can see, there's grass and leaves that blow in my garage. And also to keep insects like spiders and stuff like that out of it. So just keep it kind of like, clean and stuff like that and protected and so forth. So I get ready to pack it up and everything. But let me go and put my other stuff. I'll get back to y'all in a minute. So next item that I sold is right up here on the top shelf. It's a fondue set. I had just brought this the other day and posted it. And I figured that it would sell right away. I paid $17 for it. And I sold it for $129. And so that's a great deal. It's really nice actually and everything like that. I wouldn't mind keeping it for myself, but I'm not gonna use them like that anytime soon and everything. Let me get to my next order. The next item is in this crate right here. I paid $1.50 for it and sold for $14.99. Now I've been having this for seemed like a little while. And stuff like that. I remember buying it last year sometime. Something to do, I think, something to do with arts and craft or whatever. I'm not exactly sure what they, well, you kind of see it in the back and everything, but yeah, $1.50 and sold it for $14.99. So it's very light, easy to ship, first class meal. Next time I paid $1 for it. It's in this crate C3 right here. I paid $1 for it. It came off of an espresso machine, and stuff like that. And so you'll see how small it is, and that's what I love about food processors, which I explained to you before that I mess with. Food processors, espresso machine. I love messing with it and everything because little small pots can sell for real good money. And so you can take one espresso machine and perhaps pull 14 to 15 pots off of it. And the espresso machine, I think I paid like $10 for the total machine. And so I think I must have pulled like 10 pots off of it because it was like $1 for each pot, average out to and everything. And yes, it's right here in this bag. So I got the bag marked with the espresso maker it came off of. And the pot is right there on the bottom. So let me get that out. So the next item is back here. There's my own personal heater there, one of them. But I picked up a bunch of these from Salvation Army, the same Salvation Army I've been finding stuff like this at. And this is great for me because these are fillers. I don't pay a lot for them. I pay like, these are inflatable blimps, Goodyear blimps. And they're like about 33 inches long, 32, 33 inches long. Brand new in the pack. I paid $2 a piece for them. And I'm selling them for $17.99. Free shipping, super easy, light. Only take me a few bucks to ship them. As you can see, I got a whole crate of them. As long as with these Amazon little die-cast airplanes, fulfillment center airplanes, $2 a piece as well. I think I'm selling them for like a little cheaper, $14.99 I think, and stuff like that. But that's a great deal, great fillers, and I should be able to make great profit off them. I think I calculated this off of these alone, selling them all at $17.99. I can make over $500 off them. And the last final item I got to pack tonight is in the office here, actually. This came off a bread machine. You can make your own bread and everything. It's a paddle that mixes the dough and everything. I think I paid like maybe $1 or less for this when I averaged it out. Oh no, this one actually, there's only a couple pots I pulled out the bread machine. That was this in the bucket. And I paid $10 for the bread machine. So this cost me $5. I spent the cost. I sold it for $14.99 free shipping. Really like easy to ship. Make a few bucks off it, but great filler. And here's a little tip too. When packing these items, I always start with the lightest and the easiest to ship and everything. And that way I get them out the way, and then I go to the heavier items. Another thing too, I buy these poly millers for stuff that's not fragile. It's very light. To try to keep the cost down, the weight down as much as possible. And these are very inexpensive. You can buy a bundle these real cheap and everything off of eBay and so forth. Another thing I do too is that I keep a lot of my scrap bubble wrap and everything. I use this as fillers for boxes. When I do got fragile items, I need filling space inside the box and everything. I gotta be honest with you guys. It really got me up and getting on this. I was laying up and I got little earbuds I put in my ear, well at least one at night, and so far I listen to on YouTube. I listen and watch videos on, because I'm trying to learn about stocks and everything. I have got that going already with Weibo, investing in stocks and everything like that and so forth. In fact, in the morning, I'm gonna buy some AT&T stock because I already got some, and I got service with AT&T for my house, cell phone, and all that stuff like that. And so I'm gonna buy some more shares in the morning and everything. But listen to other entrepreneurs, various things that they're doing. It just got me excited, want to get up and go to work and everything. So it's kind of the reason why I'm up this day at night. Packing and talking to y'all. All right. Okay, so I got my light packages out the way. Now I got the two big items to pack. This right here is in the box already. I got the box taped up and everything. So what this basically is putting it inside of another box, maybe adding a little bubble wrap on the box, but mainly just wrapping it inside of cardboard, putting it inside of a box that I have. I should have one over here that fits it pretty easy and stuff like that, so I'm gonna get that out the way. So actually, I had an Amazon order coming today, and stuff like that. In this box right here, I had ordered some stuff off Amazon, and so I'll use it. It fit perfectly, where I can put a little bubble wrap around it and everything, just add a extra layer of protection and so forth. Make sure it gets there safely, because it is traveling way up Washington State, not Washington D.C., but Washington State. So it's a good way to travel, and I want to make sure it's well protected. One of the things I do, I like to do with my boxes, that used boxes that I'm gonna reuse, still not bad condition and everything. Since that is in a box already, I'm not worried about using one that shows some kind of wear to it and everything. But I do turn these inside out, so I break it down to seam, and I flip it inside out and everything, and so the Amazon won't show and everything. Because believe it or not, some customers on eBay, if they order off eBay and they receive an Amazon box, they get a hissy fit. So I always flip my boxes inside out when they come from Amazon, or we use the Amazon box better. And that's how the box basically looks turned inside out. You can see where I taped it up on the seam, where I took it apart and everything. And I'm not worried about my address being on there and stuff like that, because it's going to be in the label that I'm shipping them to. So I don't have to worry about that. So I never marked that label out or anything like that. So now I got a nice clean box on the outside, and I'm going to pack this up and everything. I had to order me. I buy a lot off Amazon. I buy some stuff off of eBay that I use for my business, like printing labels, my ink. I brought a case of tape. I had never brought none off eBay before, a whole case of 36 rolls of packing tape. And I used to get them from the box place here locally, but they had went up crazy in their price. Before, I think I was paying like $52, $54 for a case. And last time I brought one, it was $80. I went on and got that time because I need some tape real bad. But I ordered one off eBay. It was like $60. So that saved me $20. But they haven't shipped the tape out yet. And it's been going on, what, 3 days, 4 days, whatever. The tape poster that came here yesterday. It supposed to have been delivered yesterday. And so I put in a request to cancel the order or whatever and stuff like that and get my money back and everything. But in the meantime, I'm going to Amazon, so I'm going to find me a case of tape and going to give me a case of tape. So as you can see what I was talking about here, I was able to put one layer of bubble wrap all the way around and stuff like that. And I'll just put a piece on the top and going to seal it. It's going to sit a little bit high, so I might have to, yeah, I'll fix this up a little bit and add a little piece to the top and everything and check my weight. So this electric grill right here, I chose to go with the styrofoam pool noodles that I brought from Walmart and caught them on clearance. I got a ton of them for 25 cents each at the end of the season. That's where you can get them and everything, real cheap. I think during the regular season, they're like $1 something. Then they dropped down to like $1, and I finally dropped down to 25 cents. So I got a whole bunch of them. And they do come in handy when packing heavy items. A lot of people make the mistake thinking because this is made out of iron or steel, whatever, that it's tough, that you can pack it, without putting much protection on it. But you can see, I put plenty of protection on these items because I do not trust that. You got to think about the carrier, whether it's FedEx, UPS, United States Post Office, whatever, how they're going to handle stuff and everything. And I get my boxes. Most of my boxes I get from Walmart. So this box, I had to work for this. Just kind of see here. Open it up. I think it was like a little tight fit. But yeah. So that's going to work out right. And now I'll just trim the box down and everything. And I'll show you the end result. Okay, so I did what I did called trimming the fat. I cut all the excess cardboard off that I could without make sure you kind of weigh it, and if you need to cut off more, you cut off more. If you can leave as much as you can on to protect it, then you leave it on, because the weight gets to a certain point where it doesn't make a difference, because they round it up to the next pound. So this is nice and packed well, nice good sturdy box and everything. It will make it without no problem. So now all I'm left to do is doing a little bookkeeping, entering the cost of goods, what everything sold for. I'll enter that manually into GoDaddy. What it actually sold for on eBay, the shipping and everything automatically is transferred over from eBay onto GoDaddy. So I just got to enter in what I paid for the item. So that's pretty much it, folks. I'm going to get this done real quick. I'm going to go back to bed and stuff like that. I got that out the way. And whatever I'll sell throughout the night and everything on to the morning, before I go outsourcing, if something else sells, I get it packed, maybe. I might just wait till I get back and stuff like that and pack everything and take everything down at the same time. Okay, folks, I'll catch you on my next video.